Hey, Jesse. Sorry, but I don't know why my phone all of a sudden out of the blue decides it's break time and shuts itself off. I got to figure out how to turn that crap off. I'm too damn old for technology. It's like the second time it's done it to me on a live. Starting to really agitate the piss out of me. Excuse my language. So 1 3/4 or 2 3/4. So that's 2 1/2, 2 3/4. So 1 3/8. Half of 1 3/8 is what? $11/16. So let's go see what 5/8 looks like. Nah, I don't like it. Let's go 3/4. Man, makes me mad. I tell everybody I'm going to be live, and then all of a sudden my phone decides, hey, guess what? It's not time for you to be live. Apparently, I'm going to have to service that joiner because something's going on that it's not coming out square. I shouldn't have to work that hard at making it square. The shop is a pigsty. Hi, Nicole. So, damn magnets. Set this blade to 45 degrees. Hey, Sandy, Ray and Sandy's and John. Oh, you like that motion, do you, John? Do you, huh? Only for you, buddy. Only for you. Unless Mike was here. I'd do it for Mike, too. Let's give this a shot and see what happens. So let's make it 3 inches long, shall we? Sounds like a good number to me. Get rid of this piece of crap. Holy shit. Thing weighs a ton. So, here's what I'm thinking. I turned this nasty ass piece of something into this. And I have brass rods. So I think what I want to do is drill a hole, put this brass rod in there, and then cut the top off, auger the center out, and then you got something to put salt in when you want to season your meat on the barbecue. What do you think? Think that'd be pretty cool? I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. So here, you guys want to see one of our other latest projects? That's one of our projects right there. Little end table. Been working on. And been working on that spice rack over here. Just a couple of things we've been working on. And of course, we always got our coffins. Always building coffin shelves. You want to see the table again, Nicole? There you go. Yeah, it's just a little pattern plywood table, pine frame. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to get to the drill press. Shop is a mess. Oh, you guys want to see that clamp rack I was working on? There's that mobile clamp rack I was working on. That was a folding shelf unit that I saw Matthew Peach build, and I bombed it. it was the first thing I tried to build. It didn't work. So I was tired of it taking up space in the shop. So I took it apart and I was like, the base was still good. So I just modified it and turned it into a clamp rack. I'll be honest with you, John. I wouldn't have half of those clamps if my father hadn't passed away. I would much rather have my father. Where did I set my square? Right here. Apparently, I am going to have to break that loose and fix it because that is not square by any means. Well, it goes down square. Give me 1 second and find my small square. This shop wasn't such a damn pigsty I could find something. Yeah, the problem is when you got two people working out of a shop at the same time, doing two different things all the time. One trying to make it a career, the other one just doing it as a hobby. No, it's not too bad. It's close enough anyway. So what do you guys think? Should I put it in one of these little corners or put it in the center for the lid to turn side to side? Yeah, if you look at those, 99.9% of them are from Harbor Freight. I just started upgrading to Bessie's because I found a great deal of them on Amazon Haul. I got 5 12-inch Bessie clamps for $4.98 a piece. In the corner, one of these little corners. I agree. I think this corner. Where did my pencil go? Can't see my marks. So let me see if I bury that whole bit. Really don't need to. I can probably go that far. Yeah, that works. Let me grab a clamp to hold this real quick. I'll be right back. Needs to be a fuzz bigger, huh? I think that'll work. So now, let's measure it, take it to the band shop, the band saw, cut this top off, and then do the rest of the work. Oh, he didn't turn the tension off on the blade. Sorry, guys, tunnel vision. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to untie my shoe one too many times. I'm going to throw them out the window. Too used to wearing work boots. Kind of think I need to throw a quick sand on this. And then I can hog out the center, attach it, add finish, and I should be good. Except that my bandsaw didn't cut straight. Ugh. Done. Would help if I plugged the right sander in. Seven, Todd. I'm hanging in there, buddy. I'm hanging in there. Yes, I am an old fart. I'll be 55 years old this year. Too small. Still too small. Still don't like how small that is. Guess inch and 5/8 it is. Let's see if I got another one. Here's an old antique set I found at a yard sale. No, its biggest one is 1.5 inches. Go on back to the drill press, because I am not going to try to hold this by hand. See how strong I am, shall we? Okay, enough of that. I don't know what wood this is, but boy, it stinks. Let's go a little deeper. Hope I'm not making you guys too seasick. So before I do this, I think I want to put a little round over on here. Maybe a little chamfer. Okay. I think I need to go a slightly smidge bigger on the hole. And of course it's 1/4 inch. Let me go see if I can find a 1/4 inch bit here. Gotta love people. Actually, no, you don't. You grab a hammer. I can always grab my very first mallet I ever built. Okay, let me sand and cut this off real quick. Then sand her and put some finish on her and see what she looks like. Throw a quick sand on here. I gotta get used to this not having tunnel vision stuff. Just put some Howards on here since I want to put seasonings in it. Put something food safe. So, what do you think, guys? From that ugly ass board I found on the job site today to a salt holder. In about an hour. Might have to make a few more of those. So what's everybody else up to this weekend? I think I need to clean this garage. Well, I don't know. Last time I checked, I was at 98 subscribers. I might make something like that to give away when I hit 100. But, I mean, I got 70 cents in brass rod in here. The rest of it didn't cost me anything except a little bit of time. Might throw a little bit more sanding on it here in a little bit. Check it out. Probably epoxy this pin right here. I don't know though. I think it turned out pretty nice. That's what I done for 500. Oh. Is it New Year's already? Nah, it's only 7 o'clock. My time. Sometimes I surprise myself. I got a lot of things I need to work on in this shop. It's apparently I have nothing cutting square. I have nothing planing straight. I got messes everywhere. But I've got that hunk of wood from work. I got this one. This one. Bunch of them over here. Oh. I'm just taking a little break. I might work on something else. I'm thinking about getting into a hunk of this. I'm not quite sure what wood this is. Somebody told me it was hickory. I don't know. I'm too new at this woodworking stuff. It's definitely not red oak. It's really heavy. It's really dense. I got all the material to start working on my dad's urn up there. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to work on it yet. I used this. It's just a piece of dunnage from the job site that was laying on the ground this morning. It was really heavy, so I grabbed it, cut a hunk of it off, squared it up, turned it into this. Turned that into this. It's happened. Liam, you finally made it, huh? I have all the parts for another tortilla press set up. Thinking I might make one of those. Somebody ordered one and then canceled it. Yeah, I mean, you can make it out of a pine 4x4. I was just curious what I could make it look like, because that don't look like nothing but garbage. Got a few things I need to get working on. Some business card holders, and should make another attempt at another mallet because this thing turned out massive. This is another one of them boards I found on the job site. Turned it into a mallet. I don't know what I want to turn this into, though. Kind of thinking about some ring boxes. This one? I'll probably put out the live. I might make another one. I mean, I got all of this left just from that one 12-inch piece. I could make 3 or 4 more of them. Liam's the one who turned me on to that Amazon haul. That's where I got that brass rod. I think I paid $4 for that brass rod. I got those 5 Bessie clamps for $5 a piece. I've got a handful of barrel hinges I picked up for like $3 a package for like 50 of them in a package. It's addictive, though. I spent way too much money on it. Oh, Liam didn't see my clamp rack. I'm going to show Liam my clamp rack. My mobile clamp rack. Got my parallel clamps, my bar clamps, my little F-style clamps. Oh, your husband's going to give you a lot of them. If you go on Amazon, on the top bar where it says grocery and stuff, go to where it says haul. Click on it. They have stuff for like less than $1. Stuff for like $5. Morning, Kevin. Morning. It's to compete with Temu. And then my spice rack we've been working on the last couple of weekends for my son-in-law's sister. Little pattern plywood table we've been working on. Built this bench not too long ago. Put my planer and my joiner on it. Put a power strip up there for all my chargers. Because, of course, I got just about every cordless tool on the planet, and none of them are the same. Here's another piece of wood that I was tinkering with earlier. Yeah, but then they couldn't get as much money out of us. I'm thinking, let me ask you guys a question real quick. Next weekend, I have to work the entire weekend. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. I'll probably be gone most of the weekend. Got to change out a bunch of signs over the freeway. You think it would be interesting to film that? Just like a day in the life of what I do? So I know I posted some pictures the other day because I was building some sign foundations and I was running the crane. I was flying 30-foot cages into 30-foot deep holes and anchor bolt assemblies for the big structures that go over the freeway. And a lot of people made comments about it. I was just wondering if, hey, what's happening, Norm? Just hanging out for New Year's. To be totally honest with you, my channel is, I don't play well with others, but yet this is a way to hang out with people. I have a tendency to rub people the wrong way. So I'm very upfront and honest. But it's just content. It's getting to know people. It's knowing what people do. We know Soldier is a substitute teacher. Liam's a smart guy. He plays with computers. Shoops are just fun. Mike is a very smart guy. Me, not so smart. Well, I shouldn't say that. I like to learn. But I don't know. I was just wondering if it's something. I got to get better with content, become more consistent. I think that's a goal for this year. I just need to not work so much. Exactly. Not a people person. But yet, I can hang out with all you guys. I plan on doing some welding stuff this year. I got an idea for a table with a metal frame and a wood top. And Dude, I'm going to be happy when I hit 100. Y'all are talking 500 and thousands, and my goal was to hit 100 by New Year's. That's not happening because I was at like 98 today. Oh, I have 100 now? Hey, now I got to build something to give away. That's just it, though. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just like to hang out with you guys. You know, I don't know. I watch these guys like Bearded Viking who gives instructions. You know, I don't. I just like to build stuff and hang out. My son-in-law wants to do it, like make a living doing it. He wants to build stuff and sell it. I just like to be in my garage. Makes me feel closer to my dad because my dad was always a carpenter. It's all started with his tools. I mean, I know I've told the story before. I came home from his funeral and watched a video Matthew Peach did building a coffee table, and I decided I can do that. So, figure I'll just build stuff. Got on YouTube because I was tired of building it by myself. You know, I'm sure you've all noticed it's two dudes DIY, but you never see the second guy. I do. I'm not a big. I don't know how to do that editing stuff. I have other people do that for me when I do videos. But I'm not trying to make a living doing it. I just enjoy my time. Uh-oh, my dog's whining. I really like building shop furniture and just stuff that has a purpose. One of the funnest times I had, Makers Murphy was building a hot cocoa holder. I just built it right alongside him while he built it on his life. Didn't turn out as nice as his. In fact, it's still sitting over there. I think I'm going to do this because it's easier for me to see the text on the TV screen than the phone. Have fun, Liam. Enjoy the family while you can. But yeah, my goal this year is to get this garage in better shape and be online more, build more things. Now I